Well, talking Texas, Randy Del Ocampo is indeed suspended for this ball game, which is going to be a huge loss for the Trop and Texers, considering that he's been averaging 13.7 points and 9 rebounds here in the quarterfinals. That's about 5 more points and 3 more rebounds than he did in the elimination round. This is, of course, a huge loss to Coach Trot Reyes, who says that he's a big part of Talking Texas inside game. And Talking Tex did say that they would not play in this game if Randy Del Ocampo was suspended. But ladies and gentlemen, at 6 p.m. earlier tonight, the Talking Tex squad arrived together at the Big Dome, all dressed, taped, and ready to rumble. And they all had number 33 written on their shirts, of course, on behalf of Randy Del Ocampo. So yes, we will have Game 5 here at the Big Dome. This is a no tomorrow, no second chances. This is all-out war between the Talking Tex Trop and Texers and the Barangay Ginebra Jenkins.
And therefore the stage is set, Patricia, and we're alongside Jason Webb, and let's hope everything comes back to the basketball court, and of course decisions will be made, penalties will be meted out in the days to come, but first things first, basketball is of top priority, and that's why Ginebra and Talking Tex are on the court.
Well, you know, when you look at this series has been a great series. Games have been close. We've enjoyed the series. Maybe the spotlight shifted away from basketball for a bit, but we're here now in Game 5, and we're ready for basketball again.
Let's go through our webpage and a couple of things that you've outlined and earmarked that Talking Tex should consider for this game.
Okay, for Talking Tex, number one that they really have to do is to be able to push the basketball. They weren't able to do that in that Game 3 loss, only taking 7 attempts in the fast break. That's usually not where they want to be. They want to be above 12, which is what they did in Games 1 and 2, which led to that victory. Number 2 on the list, without Randy Del Ocampo, they have to get other scoring, and that means they have to win the guard battle. Guys like Jason Castro, Jimmy Alapag, they've been having good series, but they have been having a good series rather. But the guy that can explode, look out for Macma Cardona. He's been fairly quiet. If he can explode in this game, he might be the guy to turn things around for Talking Tex. And finally, number 3, they have to turn off the distractions. They talked about it. Maybe they've been having problems with the referees. That's one distraction. The other distraction, we know very well, this crowd right here is going to be a pro Ginebra crowd. They're going to have to turn off those distractions and play basketball and try to get this victory.
And a big chunk of that 21,000 that Patricia was talking about, of course, they're here and probably saan man kayo naroon sa ating bayan. Lipat tayo sa kabila. Para sa Barangay Ginebra, they won the last 2 games, including that forfeiture. What is in their webpage?
First of all, defensively, they have to force Talking Tex into bad shots. You know, Talking Tex, their offense is very, very good. They're number 1 in the league in terms of field goal percentage, and then they also do a good job of shooting the threes. What Ginebra does very well is defend the threes. In Game 3, in that victory, they were able to limit Jimmy Alapag, and they were able to limit Talking Tex as a whole, only shooting 4 out of 26 from the 3-point line, and that really resulted in that victory for Barangay Ginebra. Number 2, there's been a lot of talk about it, but free throws is still going to be key in this ball game. Ginebra gets fouled a lot, yes. Talking Tex fouls a lot, yes. So we will expect some free throws. There will be free throws in this game no matter what, and
yes,
some people are going to have to make free throws.
Yes.
It is still going to be a key. And finally, for Barangay Ginebra, number 3, keep the pressure on.
Absolutely.
They have right now the momentum. They are the team that is putting pressure on Talking Tex, and they are the team that is looking to close this out with 3 straight victories and do something that only 2 teams have done in the history of the PBA.
Thank you very much, Jason Webb, and we'll check the webpage as we sail along with this one here on Do or Die Sunday here in the PBA with this game in just a short while.
Right now, one of the reasons why this is happening on the floor is, remember, Talking Tex came in late into this ball game. This is the only opportunity for the referees to talk to the team captains, talk to the coaches. Obviously, there has been a lot of spotlight put on the 2 teams, but there is some spotlight on these guys, the referees. But in the end, it's players and coaches that win ball games, not referees.
And this was the draw earlier today, which is the tradition here in the PBA. I think it should be mentioned in the report of Pat earlier. They arrive at the same time because the usual tradition is players just come. They just arrive unless it's an out-of-town game. In the meantime, let's allow the formal introductions of the starting lineups of game number 5 on Tour Day Sunday.
The starting lineup of your Ginebra Kids. At guard, number 1, Selena Cruz. At shooting guard, number 71, Ronald Tubin. At center, number 23, Rico Villanueva. At small forward, number 27, William Wilson. And at power forward, number 9, J.C. Intal. Head coach of the Gin Kings is Jong Wichiko. And now, please welcome the starting lineup of the defending champions, your top intense Tropa Texters. At guard, number 3, the mighty Mount Jimmy Elephant. At shooting guard, number 9, Captain Hook Matt Cardona. At center, number 18, Yancy Del Capo. At small forward, number 20, Jared Newlander. And power forward, number 34, the man mounted Ali Peak. Head coach of the Tropa Texters.
All the talk, all the discussions, all the decisions will have to wait until this 5th game is played out. John Wichiko, of course, you heard his interview, said it's a mind game that's going on, inevitable. Chuck Reyes had some fighting words as Quinito correctly placed them, but now all those words will just have to halt just for now as we bring this all-important game. What's in the minds of the players, Jason? What are they feeling?
Well, right now, if you're talking Tex, you are pumped up. These next couple of minutes, Ginebra is the other team that has to weather the storm, because you know that Talking Tex, they're the ones with the bleeding hearts, and they're the ones that are expected to start out strong in this game.
Alapag with the first touch of the ball, and we are underway with game number 5. Earlier tonight, Pure Foods already securing the other semifinals slot, and Cardona, who loves these kinds of games, nails that first shot.
You hit it right there, Seth. He's a guy that likes the big-time games. He's done it in college, he's done it in the PBL, and right now in the PBA, he wants to do it continuously.
He loves it when people pick on him, when the other side doesn't like him. In the meantime, Barangay Ginebra with its first basket. Here's Dillinger. J.C. Intel watching him. Yancy Del Campo will be the one playing today. Of course, Randy Dell not in this game because of what happened the last time around, because also of that flagrant 2. 3-on-3 basketball, 3-on-5 in fact.
Good job, Talking Tech to come down on defense, stopping that fast break opportunity of Ginebra.
Inside we go, Wilson, no, and Yancy cleans it up. Alapag snaps.
But for Talking Tex, you know that they're geeked up for this game. But the other thing that you have to remember, you have to stay within the system, play as a team and not play individually.
You can be too keyed up for a game and your focus suddenly gets distorted and your heart is speaking more than your head actually. Here's Enrico Villanueva with a 4-second shot clock. His dribble interrupted and a foul given up by Yancy Del Campo.
Backing ball number 18, Yancy Del Campo is first team foul.
No matter what, they will call fouls. They will call fouls.
There will be fouls, yes. And there will be free throws.
And JC, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Everyone is looking forward to it. Just like both coaches, the only thing that they're asking for are fair calls.
I guess so. And who doesn't want that? In the meantime, that skirts out, and the rebound cleaned up by Tubig. We're still knotted at 2. 2 minutes and 8 seconds going by us here. Serena Cruz. They want to go to Villanueva early on. 4th touch by the big guy. Outside to Tubin. Launches, knocks it in.
A bit of miscommunication on the part of the Talk and Text defense, not knowing who was going to cover Ronald Tubin.